We need to talk about the Metaverse.
The Metaverse.
The Metaverse.
The Metaverse.
It's the next big thing. Everyone wants a piece. Land is being bought. Big corporations are getting ready to invest. What's the hype all about? Why is everyone talking about it? Why has it created so much controversy? Is this the nail in the coffin of the human experience, where everything can and will be monetized, where nothing is off limits? Is this the end of the human experience as we know it, or a fad that will disappear as quickly as it came? The Metaverse has been in the news for a while. However, I didn't pay much attention to it, as I didn't believe it was tangible or likely to come to fruition. Having done research into the Metaverse, all I can say is I'm scared. A lot of things concern me, especially if the predictions of the people who own this technology come true. Join me as we explore the scary reality of the Metaverse. What is the Metaverse? To start the story, we need to find out what the Metaverse is. Simply put, it's a virtual world which can be experienced in its own 3D world or embedded in our own physical world, where it will feel like you are interacting with people in person, where you can experience everything you could in the real world but online, never having to lift a finger. This world can be experienced through augmented reality, enhancing your real life experiences, making it more interactive and immersive, or through virtual reality by entering a 3D world where you can experience 3D concerts by your favourite artists or watch your favourite sports team without having to leave your own home. It's the real world in your own home. The Metaverse isn't exactly a new concept, and examples of a Metaverse-like world can be seen. For example, Fortnite, originally a battle royale game, but now has turned into a place where you can interact with friends, being able to experience concerts, and being able to customize your own avatar. This may seem cool, but the Metaverse aims to go one step further. It aims to emulate and enhance real-world experiences, where things will be continuous, and things that you have built or bought will always be there, and it will be live, happening in current time. These experiences can be digital in the 3D world, or in the physical world through augmented reality, where the physical and digital interact. Current experience of a Metaverse-like world currently occurs on a 2D screen, which requires a physical input device. In the Metaverse, this is not the case. Interacting with tech will feel real and a part of your environment. We won't need different physical devices, as all the technology would be accessible in one place. Interacting with tech will feel like interacting with anything else in real life.
3, 2, 1.
How will the Metaverse be used in the future? The Metaverse is intended to be the next evolution of the internet. The internet allows us to be connected to everyone at the click of a finger, but it's not as personal as meeting people in real life. The pandemic has shown, even when technology connects us, we still feel isolated and alone.
The pandemic, we've seen loneliness levels really escalate and accelerate, so that today around 50% of Americans say that they feel lonely.
The Metaverse aims to get rid of this disconnect, where a virtual world is just as immersive as the real world, where your senses are being engaged, making it seem more lifelike and interconnected, rather than there being a physical barrier due to the need of a device. It aims to enhance the consumer's life, bringing them benefits that wouldn't be available otherwise. Being able to be whoever you want, your avatar can be taller, it can have different coloured eyes, different hair colour, all the things you've ever dreamed of. It wants to allow you to experience things you couldn't experience in the real world, such as slaying your enemies in a game, or playing chess with your friends in the real world when they're not there. All this can be done in the safety of your own home, your comfort zone, as it allows us to be more interconnected. It makes travel relevant, or so it seems. You just put on your headset, talk to your loved ones, have important business meetings while feeling like you're at work. All this while doing your bit to save the planet, reducing your carbon footprint as you're not travelling. You'll actually be able to experience the things you're learning about, from interacting with the solar system to being in the bustling markets of the Roman Empire, with productivity being increased as all the technology is incorporated into one device, increasing your output, with EMG devices currently being developed which will be able to detect nerve impulses from the brain. For example, nerve impulses which tell the fingers to move. The main thing from the Metaverse is that it will be a new economy where a lot of money and jobs will become available. There will be a need to make 3D buildings, products and services with offers of experiences only available in the metaverse. So now, rather than looking at a screen, you are actually part of the experience. We need to talk about Facebook, or now known as Meta. This is a massive company with a very dubious past, where they have been fined for mishandling user data and breaching antitrust laws.
Facebook is facing a multi-billion-dollar fine over privacy violations.
Facebook's failure to tamp down on the spread of radicalizing content.
Said they saw the internal data showing that they are increasing teen suicides, they're increasing depression, they're increasing social anxiety.
Take a broad enough view of our responsibility, and that was a big mistake. And it was my mistake, and I'm sorry.
Signing up for Facebook requires handing over a lot of personal data, disregarding the tracking they do, so they can make money from you.
They claim that Facebook tracks users, even if they're not logged into the website, Laura.
The dangers of the metaverse, especially with Meta laying the foundation, could be huge. Them laying the infrastructure gives them a power unseen before. They control the metaverse. They can dictate who is allowed in and who isn't, what you're allowed to say, what can be sold, and ban anything or anyone who they do not like. For the metaverse to exist, as they have described, a lot of data will need to be exchanged, and it will allow them into parts of your life that they could never access before, but now can. This type of precise and invasive data, never available before, now is. Your physical and digital self will no longer be separate, but one entity. The amount of data available to them, unimaginable.
Cambridge Analytica was able to get data from 87 million Facebook users.
Facebook using all of our data as a bargaining chip to increase revenue.
We know that Facebook creates deep data profiles of all of their users by tracking and surveilling them across the internet.
On social media, you curate yourself. You put so much information about who you are in one single place. All of this can be captured very easily and run through an algorithm that learns who you are. And so we can get better than human level accuracy at predicting your behavior.
This doesn't add to their practice of subsidizing VR headsets. They are in the market of VR headsets. And how do you control a market? Undercut competitors. And Meta wouldn't do that, would they? Meaning you use their hardware to enter a product which they laid the foundation to. Great, isn't it? We've talked about the metaverse, but now what about the implications of the metaverse? The metaverse is scary. It's the reason I'm making this video. Potential for what it could become is terrifying. The metaverse allows complete, unbridled access to you, allowing them to monetize human experiences that are free. Things such as hanging out with friends, to enjoying game night with family. These social experiences, which weren't accessible before, now are to Meta and big businesses.
As more people move to the metaverse, we're going to see more of these kinds of heightened awareness of the perils of data and how it's being used and how big companies, big tech, are abusing it.
But I'm not sure that I would trust Mark Zuckerberg after everything we've learned to be the person who gets to now control that version of the internet as well.
The metaverse is being advertised under the guise of the potential of being able to help the planet by reducing travel because you don't have to go outside, as all your needs can be taken care of in the metaverse. Want to save the planet? Just hop on the metaverse. The metaverse will give you the power to curate your own world. Things you don't like? Well, they don't exist anymore. Nothing that can cause you any form of anxiety. Just a perfect world. Is this truly the apex of the human experience? Where we have a completely predictable world, where no hardship or difficulty exists. What about bots? Bots are becoming very prevalent in our online society. What if bots were to infiltrate this metaverse, influencing people, talking to them? You would have no way of knowing if it's a bot.
Yes, I am good. I just said I was.
No, you didn't. I said I was.
So you are a robot?
No, my name is Cleverbot.
Yes.
You have to remember, big companies' only concern is the bottom line. So if the use of bots achieves their goals, then so be it. The next part is the scariest part of what the metaverse could be. If we are able to recreate senses such as touch, smell, proprioception, for example what Neuralink aims to do, I want you to imagine this. A person in their home, laying there in the metaverse, laughing, smiling, excited, sad, because the brain can interpret these experiences as real. Why leave the metaverse when it's just as real, but better? The metaverse scares me and excites me at the same time, because the positive use cases for this technology, if used right, is endless. But that's where the problem lies. Will it? I personally don't. If Meta and big companies investing in this type of technology get their way, enticing you with offers of your wildest dreams, why experience the real world when in the metaverse you're this popular, socially savvy person? When you take the helmet off, you're all alone and don't like the person you see in the mirror. There's no choice, right? Just put the helmet back on. Products that gain mass adoption are products that add to our lives, making them more convenient, which is what the metaverse aims to do. All the technology you need, all in one place. People you like, all in one place. Your hobbies and entertainment, all in one place. All your attention and interaction being in technology is very scary, where corporations have 24/7 access to you. The aim to make your physical and digital self one cohesive unit is very scary. It will take the good and the bad of social media, amplifying it. It won't be an addition to your life. Your life will be the metaverse, where everyone is on it. Friends and family and all the jobs are only accessible through the metaverse, meaning your real life is not comparable. Currently, a lot of interactions take place online, but the metaverse takes this to a new extreme. The metaverse, as described currently, is an idea, but the technology to make it happen is being developed as we speak. And if they achieve it, all I can say is
This is a crazy idea that you're going to give your life to some sort of augmented or virtual reality.
Facebook's new meta strategy has caused a run on real estate in the metaverse.
Look, the metaverse is not the next big thing.
You know, I think we're far from disappearing into the metaverse.
I value a $900 billion company only on vaporware.
Facebook has realized that if they change the algorithm to be safer, people will spend less time on the site.
And a massive $200 billion of the company's value.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. The concept of a metaverse is very scary. However, the technology needed for it to come to fruition is very far away. So whether it will or not, I'm not sure. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to watch out for my next video. I'm gonna make sure it's gonna be a banger for you guys. Anyways, if you can like and subscribe, it'll be a massive help. Anyway, thanks guys.